Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Today's a big occasion. This shirt I have worn to weddings. I have worn this shirt to the US Embassy to get a US tourist visa. Long story. I have worn this shirt. And this is basically my suit shirt. This is the shirt I wear with my suit. Today is the special occasion I needed for. Hawthorn Hawks, the team I chose to support. I got introduced to AFL in 2016, late 2016. The team I chose to support in 2017 was Hawthorn, my first season watching. Since then, it's been a lot of misery, a couple of finals appearances, and I've been supporting. And I came to Australia for the first time in 2022, watched my first couple Hawks games. I saw us win in my first game watching the Hawks in Tasmania. We beat the Gold Coast Suns. We didn't play that well that day, I remember, but we won, which was good. And it was nice to witness Tasmania as well, a little bit of the exploration there. A week later, we got absolutely smashed, embarrassed, and demolished by the Richmond Tigers. 2 days before flying home to London, got smashed by the Tigers. It was a bad memory. It was bloody awful. I came back for finals 2023. Obviously, we weren't there. I was there finals week 1, 2023. Watched 3 of the 4 games. The one I missed was Davidoff and Kilda, but that's irrelevant to this intro. Then the point is, I'm trying to point out I've come to Australia every single year since 2022. 2024, I returned for 2 more Hawthorn games. Just like 2022, 2 days before flying home, we got smashed, this time by the D's. And the week before that, we lost to Essendon. That game was quite competitive for 3 quarters, then we lost it in the last quarter. 1 win, 3 losses. When I watch Hawthorn in person, it doesn't normally go well. Even the game that we won, we didn't really play that well. Gold Coast actually could have come back in that game, from my memory. So I'm worried about today. And there's added stakes because Port Adelaide eliminated us from the finals last year. We're 3 points from a prelim, 4 points from a prelim technically because we lost by 3 points. Very close to a prelim. Obviously there was that incident at the end of the game with Hinkley, so there's also that as well. And also, Port Adelaide women's team knocked out Hawthorn's women's team from the finals last year too. Again, extra stakes. But the fact that when I watch Hawthorn in Australia, it doesn't work out too well, I'm extremely worried. On paper, we should win. We've won every game so far. Last year we had a terrible start to the season. I think we started 1-7, and we still went on this crazy win streak. Got so many great wins. Stormed to the finals looking like one of the best teams there, and we almost made a prelim. Turned our season around. This season started off strongly. 4 wins, no losses. Very good. Playing well, managing games well. Even when the game looks like it might be close, we get the goals that we need at the right times of the games. We've done it very well in the first 4 games. Port Adelaide, they've just won once, I think, and they've lost multiple games, not playing well. On paper and on form, we should really win the game, but I'm still worried. I'm still very worried. Of course I am. In sports, I support Arsenal Football Club in the Premier League, and Arsenal are known for being the almost team, kind of, or the choking team. We normally come second quite a lot. We're kind of known for that for decades now. I have seen Arsenal choke many things in my lifetime, so I'm already used to my team failing. I also, in F1, I support Ferrari, and Ferrari, even though they're the most popular team in F1, my days do they choke. they're good at, they've not won a championship since 2007. I'm already used to misery and pain in sports from when I was a little kid. Okay, for decades now, okay, and Hawthorn seem to add to that misery right now. So hopefully a win today. That's what I don't know what to say right now because I'm lost for words. I got my Hawks gear, by the way. It's in my bag. I'll put it on later because I got a ticket for St Kilda JVS. If I've not been scammed, it should work. It's a legit ticket. It's just that I'm worried that they might give it to someone else as well. Sometimes people do that when they sell their tickets. I'm gonna head to that game before I go to the Hawks game, but yeah, I am petrified. I'm worried. And if we can beat Port tonight, I don't care if it's 1 point or 101 points. A win's a win. I'll take a win today. The last few days I've been looking forward to good games, good contests. Today I just want to win. I want a good contest between the Saints and the Giants. But today I just want to win. I just want us to win. That's what I want. That's all I want. Just 1 win. And if we win today, honestly, and I'm saying this honestly, it makes up for those 3 losses that I mentioned, okay? That lost Essendon. those batterings to Melbourne and Richmond before flying home to London. If I can fly home after us beating Port away in Gather Round, that makes up. That makes up for that. That makes up for that. Here's to hopefully a good memory tonight. And if we lose, then this whole intro looks funny to you. So if you're not a Hawks fan, I guess you can laugh, which I don't blame you for. But if we win, oh boy, I'm going to be a very, very happy man. I've also got an early wake up tomorrow. So hopefully I walk home to my hotel in a happy mood rather than a sad one, because tomorrow I got some tours to do. I'm still in Adelaide on Monday, if you didn't know. I'm doing multiple things. I've got like 4 things planned tomorrow, so stay tuned. Anyway, go Hawks, go Hawks, let's go. One thing I am gutted about though is that we are playing Port. I kind of wanted to, because this is my first time in Adelaide, first time watching Adelaide Oval as well. I kind of wanted to see like an Adelaide home game and a Port home game and experience the home atmosphere, you know? Especially with Port, with Never Tear Us Apart before the game, etc. And their club song was really good, if they win. Hopefully they don't win today. But I kind of want to see a Port home game without having to worry about my own team. But unfortunately, it's my team against Port Adelaide. So instead of enjoying that with them, I'm going to be against them. Sometimes you can't have everything in life. It is what it is. But go Hawks. This is Knox, right? I believe that's the shuttle. Well, from Norwood to here, but I assume it goes back as well. Right near the festival area, which I've not been inside yet. I've not been in there yet. Wow, guys. It is the Footy Festival. Right by the water. A nice place to put it, to be fair. There we go. Stream free footy. Wow, that's awesome. What are they all lined up for? What's this? Performance house. What does that do? You do speckies. Yep. I can't jump high enough to take a specky. There's no way. There's also handball and there's kicking a goal. That's number 3. I believe teams come here and do like stuff like that. Players do come here too, which is pretty cool. Yeah, it's pretty nice. You got AFL Guess Who. Connect 4 as well, but AFL Guess Who is pretty cool. The zip line. Kick to win. That's awesome, of course. Love that.
Tigers by 5 points.
This game just started. Richmond are winning. Richmond are winning. What's going on? There were tickets to that game last night, like on Ticket Tech as well, like legit tickets. But obviously it's very far away and I can't drive, so it's not worth it. It's not worth it. But the fact that if I could drive, I could have done 8 out of 9 games is kind of crazy. Gym is where the stuff goes down, with player appearances and obviously performances. Fair enough. Yeah, it's a good area. It's got a pepperoni pizza at 2 flat blokes. 2 fat blokes. Suits me. Tuesday. Cheaper than 200.
Kick to handle ratio by the Tigers. They are challenging with their use.
Spent pretty much the last couple of days in the sun.
You guys might remember Kat.
Hello, how are you?
Went to my first AFL game 3 years ago with her.
Yep.
Didn't have to pay for the ticket.
My insane screaming at the Carlton game when Cosy kicked that goal.
Yeah, that was amazing. One of my best experiences in an AFL game.
One of mine too. I've never felt the Southern Stand bounce ever in my life other than that day.
That was insane.
I did it the following year as well when we did beat Brisbane in a very similar fashion.
Yeah. And had my first, well, you call it a Palmer in Melbourne, right?
The Palmer, in the Red League room, that's right.
Yeah, I keep calling it a Palmy.
Yeah, because in Victoria it's a Palmer.
Yeah, so it depends on the location, I guess. But yeah, it's nice to meet you again.
Nice to meet you too, David. Hope you had a really lovely time. And you're learning everything about Australia, which is great too, including the right way to say Palmer.
Yep. Yep. I guess I'll say Palmer from now on.
And you're getting over the heat?
Yeah, I quite like it, you know.
It's warm. I'm starting to feel the effects of it.
Yeah. It's a lot hotter than England, so...
Yeah, I can imagine it would be. It's barely a cloud in the sky at the moment. It's an absolutely gorgeous day.
Yeah.
which is insane when you consider it's Easter next weekend.
Yeah. So yeah.
That's so lovely to see you again, David. I hope you enjoyed your first gather round. Hopefully you're not your last one.
Yeah, hopefully not. Yeah.
This is my third one, and I've loved every minute of it, apart from us losing last night.
Bit of a show off. 3 in a row, yeah.
Yeah, well,
yeah.
It's always good fun. I love gather round because you go into the city here in Adelaide, and everyone's wearing their footy colours, and it doesn't matter who people barrack for. It's just a really friendly atmosphere where everyone's really respectful of each other, and it really is a footy festival.
Yeah, good vibes. It's just great
vibes.
Yeah.
And I can't imagine it being anywhere else other than Adelaide.
Yeah.
It's the best city for it. It really is.
Yeah, and a great stadium too.
Yeah. Oh, stadium is beautiful. It's my second favourite stadium in the whole of Australia.
Same. Same so far.
MCG being my favourite.
Yeah, same.
And Perth is probably my third favourite.
Yeah, that's a great stadium.
Yeah, I'm going there in a couple of weeks actually.
Oh, that's good. You're playing West Coast or Freo?
West Coast.
West Coast, okay.
Yeah.
You should win that one, but we'll see.
Hey, we should have beaten North. We should have beaten Gold Coast.
Yeah.
You know. We should have won last night.
Yeah.
But we're not winning.
Yeah. The wins will come. The wins will come.
I hope so. I hope so. They are a good team. It's just at the moment they're just not communicating well. Their confidence is low, and they'll get there. I have every faith in them.
All right. Well, nice to meet you again.
That's great to see you too, David.
There we go. Past the Norwood Oval. A couple of buses waiting. One just left. Now 40 minutes to the game, so I could miss the next one. It's fine. There's plenty of others. It was nice to meet Kat again. It was bloody brilliant. I wanted to get perspective on my vlogs because my vlogs have been quite long. So I wanted to ask her, like, did they feel too long to you? She said no. No one's told me they're too long. It just, to me, it felt like I did one that was an hour 50. I'm just like, I don't aim them to be that long, but yeah, sometimes they are. 3 years ago, my first visit to Australia, my first ever game was between Melbourne and Collingwood, and Kat got me a ticket to like a nice premium area to Redlegs, and it was just a beautiful view up there. And we also spent some time with the cheer squad as well. Obviously lost that game to Collingwood, and then the following week beat Carlton with like a last 30-second COSA winner. 2 experiences from premium hospitality on top of that, like not have to pay for those tickets either. It was just like the icing on the cake and the cherry on top. So I'll always appreciate that from Kat, because those are 2 of my favourite games I've been to, just in general. Apart from Collingwood winning, both are like very good games. That was just really fun. It was really fun to beat the Melbourne cheer squad as well. So it's just an incredible experience. It's even now, it's one of the highlights of my time in Australia. Like just the first visit in general. Like you have those Melbourne games, my first Hawthorn game, the one win I've seen Hawthorn do. Went down the Great Ocean Road. I loved that trip. Probably the best day trip I've done in Australia, if I'm being honest. Went to Sydney for a day on my birthday. I was on my birthday week. I was in Australia 3 years ago. I also went to Canberra for a day to go to the zoo. I know what you're thinking, flying to another state to go to the zoo and come back home the same day. But I went there to see a rare white lion that I researched about from when I was younger. So that was like an amazing experience for me to like not only meet that lion, but to also feed it. And it also had a sister as well. There was 2 lions there. But I only fed the male one. I also fed a tiger, and I met a cheetah in there. I'll never forget that zoo experience. So yeah, just generally 2022 was just, because Kat asked me like what's been a highlight for me aside from gather round, visits to Australia. 2022, just that whole trip was just amazing. The bus is nice and air conditioned. Beautiful. That's a unique way to get off when the bus is bending across the road, causing a traffic jam. Just let the customers off. Good idea, driver. Good idea. Good luck to him turning around there. Forward has got its own version. We saw this yesterday, but didn't go inside it. Its own mini footy festival. Nice one again. Let's see if they got a Saints cap over there. They should have. Fans are winning now. Richmond's lead didn't last long. They were still leading for a little while, but now it's 62 to 39 to 3-0. All right, ready to go. Got the St Kilda cap, ready to go. How many caps have I got now? I bought 3 in Adelaide, so I already had 7 clubs. So there's 11, I think. There's only 7 teams that don't have. You can just guess what those 7 are. All right, let's see if I've not been scammed yet. I wasn't scammed. If you're wondering why I was scared I was getting scammed, the website's called VideoGo. So people who can't go to their events, they sell tickets through there to pretty much anything, concerts, etc. I think it's I don't think it's a thing in the UK, but it is in Australia. So I googled like, is VideoMic reliable? And all I saw was just, I've been scammed, my friend got scammed, my mom got scammed. I heard everyone and their dog got scammed on this website by resellers. They sell their ticket, but they don't give the real ticket, or they just give the same ticket to like 10 people, and one person gets lucky to get in. That's why I was worried. I was just like, but because obviously I live in England, I got to travel so far just to watch AFL games. I thought to myself, I got to try and make the most of it. So I was kind of like, I thought to myself, Norwood is realistic to get to. Maybe not Barossa, but Norwood's realistic. I got to do whatever it takes to get 5 tickets, and I found some at like reasonable prices considering it's reselling. So I was just like, I'll take a risk, and the risks paid off because I can get in. So I'm in a great mood because of that. So yeah, I'm grateful to the 2 sellers that I came across. They actually gave me actual legit tickets, which I knew anyway because it was on my Apple Wallet. Like you can't add a fake ticket to Apple Wallet on your phone wallet, but still, it was still under their name, so they could have given it to someone else as well. So yeah, thankfully everything worked out. So now I can enjoy this game, and then I can stress out over Port Adelaide and Hawthorn.
Heritage Drink Guernsey, one the boys been playing in today, available online at Saints Locker. We've got the Saints Locker to pick that one up.
Today's area was General Admission, which is here. This is GA right here. This ticket says West Grandstand unreserved, which I'm pretty sure is that. So those are people's houses, right? That's pretty cool, that. Haven't got to leave their home. Let's go Saints. Let's do it. Someone just walked up to me and it wasn't a subscriber, it was just a random person just saying hello. And I was just like, I'm from London. Just like, wow, you keen to follow the footy? I'm just like, oh, you have no idea, mate. What a song. What a song.
We're going to get you on.
G'day, Dave. Third time in
4 days.
Yep, third time in 4 days. You alright?
Yeah.
Go Saints.
Go Saints. Are you going for Saints?
Yep, I am, yeah.
Hey guys, you guys trying to stop off?
Nah, I didn't. Well, I did, but no one wanted to go. Literally no one wanted to go. So.
I've had 2 hands. I've had 2 disposals.
Thing you can't kick, mate. It's actually really hot. I cannot see. I've got to do this.
Sorry. Let's have some shade.
Tony Bedford. Tom Green.
I would actually like to be over there. GA. Atmosphere is going to be great over there. That's where the St. Kilda cheer squad is. I might head down there second half, but right now I need the shade. So this sounds good. And this is the area I booked anyway.
Would you join me in welcoming this afternoon's game umpires?
Goal for Toby Green to kick the first goal.
So you're making a bit of a long weekend of it? Yeah, well, my brother's still over there.
That clock is 10 seconds behind that one. Which one's accurate?
I couldn't see.
Sorry, mate. On your way.
Want them to experience it, so I might as well do it while they're young and they can.
What a time in Northern Oval. Thanks to a big man in the late goal and Jesse Hogan for the Giants. Josh Beard is doing his best work there,
I bought the kids each a set.
2 meters.
Working on some of SA's most iconic construction projects.
Move over now to the Saints cheer squad because the exit is going to be to the shuttle to Elgato. I want to get out quickly, end of the game. If it's a high margin after 3/4 time, I'll leave early. If not, I'll stay. There's another fan next to me that spoke to me like, "Where'd you come from?" Just like, "I came from London." And again, very surprised to hear that someone came all the way from London to watch AFL. I'm just like, yeah, I did that. That's what I did. I also sat next to Luke as well. Luke, my subscriber, he sat next to me for almost the whole first half. He left a little bit early to go to cheer squad. I'm going to join him in a bit. It was fun watching the game with Luke, talking about the game. It was nice and fun. It was like watching the game, except it's like watching the game with my chat on my live streams, except it was just one person, and it wasn't a live stream, it was in person. As for the game, first quarter was good. Both teams were good. Both teams looked like they could, win the game. It was very close. I think the Saints started better, but the Giants got it back. Second quarter has been more Giants. Saints have had their moments, but Giants have been better generally in the second quarter. Hopefully it doesn't continue too much. Hopefully we get a good third quarter from the Saints. Margin's not too big. Hopefully it's a close game in the end. But at the moment, based on the game so far, the Giants have definitely been the better team overall. Apart from maybe most of the first quarter. But looking forward to the second half now, and hopefully it's close, hopefully it's a good game, and hopefully the Saints win, because everything at the back is losing except the Brisbane Lions, so we need another good omen today. So yeah, and then after that we're heading over to Port Adelaide for Hawthorn. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm very nervous. I'm scared, I'm terrified actually, but I'm going to enjoy the moment today, the last game to enjoy before I stress out for 2.5 hours. And I did overall, but it's going to be exciting. But yeah, we've done 7 games out of 9 in a round. If I could drive, we could have done 8, maybe 9. No, probably not 9 actually, because yesterday was too close, the first two games. But we could have done 8, but we did 7. Considering I can't drive, doing 7 is pretty damn good. So yeah, that's brilliant. We missed a couple quarters here and there, but it's been a fun time. Let's enjoy the second half. Hopefully it's a good second half. The toilets there are a lot nicer than the outside ones. A lot nicer. How am I going to get through this then? We made it. There's Luke. Luke. You can't see me. It's fine. We're here. Nice and awesome at the moment. Beautiful. The sun is still out. It's not as hot as it was earlier, but it's still pretty hot. But it's only a half, so I can do this. By the way, how good is the Saints Guernsey for gather round? It's so good. Like, it feels fresh. Like, Giants Guernsey is good as well, but the Giants Guernsey, there's worn those colours before. That's Saints Guernsey. It feels fresh, but it still feels St Kilda. It's so good. The stripes are so good. Look at that Guernsey. That Guernsey is beautiful. Look at it. It's elite, I tell you. It's elite. It's one of the best Guernseys this season. I might do a tier list at some point when I get home. I need a drink already.
Broccoli, you wanker!
Just in an awful set shot. Not a hard angle, and you put it wide. Behind. As someone behind me has said, I don't know if you heard them. They said you got to hit that one. Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
But that says 21 minutes, right?
So you go here?
2040, 2050. It's 15 seconds ahead. How does that work? So the ball just bounced on top of that bar twice. It's not looking good, Brev. Not at all. Another mark. Another mark. This could be game, set, and match. $50 points. There's a minute left in the quarter. Got 50 points, even 44 points. Even if Saints get a goal now, it's too much in a quarter. Like, even the comeback kings, the Lions, couldn't do anything about us in the quarter. It might be nighty nights for the St Kilda Saints. Cardi's down there somewhere, his front row. I feel bad because it's his team, and I know what it's like to get my team get smashed right in front of me. So yeah, it could happen today. Hopefully not. I've left. I've rage quit. I've rage quit. I'm not going to take this off because the sun's still heating up. It's getting cooler now, though, which is good. But yeah, I'm just like, I want to get to the Hawks game early. If this was actually close, I would have stayed. Even if it was like 38 points or something, I would have stayed. But over 40, I'm just like, yeah, that's pushing it. 50, yeah, I'll just go. So the Adelaide bus was there last night, but apparently it's this way now. Don't go down and turn left. Okay. Now it begins for Adelaide v Hawthorn. I also I think I saw Ethan. Ethan's one of my favorite subscribers. He's been The earliest I remember Ethan, he was commenting 3 years ago on my Australia vlogs 2022. And I think he's been around a bit longer than that actually, but that's when I first saw his comments. But yeah, Ethan's a long time subscriber, and I saw him, but I couldn't get to him because I was like from a distance. There was a bit of a crowd in the way, but yeah, Ethan, if you're watching this, I did see you. If I don't get to meet you later, then at least you know I saw you. I hope you saw me.
Not really.
Here we go.
I could have got on the last bus, but I waited 10 minutes just to get a seat. You know, I got time. Imagine the rush it would have been if I waited till the end, and I would have if it was a closer game. Well, the stadium is right there, but if you excuse me, I gotta take this off. This will be a nice souvenir to take home. Go Hawks! Go Hawks! I got the 100-year centenary that Luke bought me. A subscriber got me this, which is bloody amazing. And yeah, I'm gonna rock this. And I've also got my Hawks cap. Go Hawks! I've got my hoodie as well, but I don't need it just yet. But it's gonna get quite chilly later on, so I'll put it on maybe second half. I shall need this one later. I got a record, by the way. I wasn't going to, but it's a one record for the whole gather round, so I got it in Port Adelaide Oval. Nice to meet you again.
Yeah, good to meet you again. Twice in
one day.
In the same
Twice
day.
in one
Sat
day,
with
yeah.
you earlier for half of Saints Giants, and it was pretty good, and then it got bad.
Yeah. I saw it got to like 34 points with 12 minutes left. I don't know what it's now.
That's the footy there.
110-82 it ended. So
yeah.
The Giants didn't score a goal last quarter.
No, they scored 5 behind St Kilda, 4 goals 3. So
they did their job in the first 3 quarters then.
Yeah, so, yeah, they got the job in the third quarter, and that's all you really.
So what are your predictions?
I reckon Hawthorn will win, but it'll be a close match all the way, but Hawthorn will pull away by about 8 points, I reckon.
I hope we win.
Yeah.
That would be amazing.
And I reckon Goodman will get back on Hinkley and kick like 5 or more goals. It'd be OG.
I'd love to see that. I'd love to see Hinkley pissed off a little bit. So.
Yeah, it'll be good to see him pissed off.
Go Hawks!
Go Hawks!
And
I'm wearing a Saints scarf.
Also go North, he's a North fan.
But I'm wearing a Saints scarf.
Yeah.
The Saints just played, and that was.
Yeah. One more time. Go Hawks. So I know where Ethan's sitting today. He sent me a seat number. I don't know if he'd be here because I saw him at Norwood. But I'll try and see him before because Ethan's actually not that far from where I'm sitting. I have checked, he's not there. So probably still on his way from Norwood. If I see half time, I see Ethan. But yeah, could be the last subscriber I meet on this amazing holiday. Ethan is a Port fan, but currently he doesn't like Port because of their bad form. He might even be backing the Hawks, which is quite surreal to me because he is still a Port fan at heart, but he's actually very frustrated with Port Adelaide. He has mixed feelings on today, so I'm intrigued to get his thoughts on this game. And hopefully this game isn't too stressful for me. No armband today. Okay. The last 2 times I was in Pepsi Collective, I sat on the left side. I thought it's on the right side this time. Different sort of angle, but the same nice level of view. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. What a stadium, right? What a damn stadium. It's just like, every time you look at it, it's incredible. So what room is this? It seems even more premium. It's like an indoor room, but it's like got a front window. It's like a little cinema auditorium. And they can see the game at a decent level. But yeah, second best stadium I've been to, for sure. And I said yesterday, I think Optus would be third. But yeah, this is incredible. Like, I've just got here for the first time on Thursday. And I'm already saying it, it's second to the MCG for me. For me, it's that good. What a ground. What a ground. I love that area too, even though I've not been able to stand there. It would be cool to stand there. Maybe next time if I come, that's where I'll be. But what a beautiful experience. This is it. The last game. Please let it be ending with a Hawks win, please. Just please. Just give me this, please. Go Hawks. You guys know what to do. So go and do it. See, I'm gonna sit right here. It's not at the end of the row, but it is number 13. Hawthorn's Premierships. Let's go. It's a what do you call it? It's I've forgotten the word. Sorry. A superstition. I think that's the word. Yeah. I don't know how this chair's gonna help me, but maybe it will. Maybe this chair will bless me. We'll find out.
Balls down the other end, Watson, you turn! Two touches on.
Three words, not good enough. So yeah, Port started really well. They scored the first 3 goals, could have scored the 4th. We had a few opportunities, missed a set shot. There's a chance we had hit the post as well, so we could have called it back a little bit early on, but we couldn't. So Port had their bit of dominance at the start. We had a good period, but we only got 1 goal out of it, and then they've scored a couple goals after that. 31 points at quarter time is just not good. I hope it doesn't continue, because then that means this misery continues. I just hope it's a win today, man. And it will feel sweeter if we do win this game, but my days have got a lot of work to do, a lot of hard work to do. I remember last year in the finals, we didn't start that well, but we did well the rest of the game and we almost won. But maybe it's similar today, I don't know, but hopefully we can come back and win. We don't look hopeless, but we don't look as good as Port today. We are second best today. And yes, they got home support, they got good atmosphere, the players are motivated, they're playing well, but we could be doing a lot better. We could be doing a lot better than we are doing. But yeah, we need to do more going forward. Inside 50s, getting those marks, getting the ball down there. We need to really get some goals ASAP. And kick more accurately as well. That would help. Just a little bit, that would help. Because Port are doing it, we need to do our job too. A big second quarter coming up. Please, at least win the quarter. At least win the quarter. We don't need to go further behind by half time.
Yeah. That's it. Oh yeah.
Someone just blocked the camera. I don't know if that's a Port fan or a Hawk fan. I'm confused. You should have seen my face during that quarter, man. Just misery. We were kicking towards this goal. It didn't come down here to the last 3-4 minutes of the quarter. It was just all Port Adelaide, all the way down there, the entire quarter. Just 71 points down at one point. It's 59 now. We scored 2 goals towards the end of that quarter. 59 points. Not impossible, but when you think about it, right, you think about AFL comebacks. I'm thinking of Miracle on Grass, Brisbane Lions against Geelong. That was and a half. That was 52 points. That was 52 points, right? 59. Are we the Brisbane Lions? I don't know. To be honest, I don't know. We need a quarter like the Lions had yesterday. Twice. We need a quarter like that twice. Yeah. Unless we have a massive third quarter, it's done. And to be honest, I feel like I've given up. I can't see it. Port are playing well, they're playing too well. To score that many points is one thing, but unanswered, I can't see it, man. Those 2 goals give me a little bit of hope, maybe like a 1% bit of hope. When it was 71 points, I was just like, nah, I give up, man. Let's go home. It's 59 now. We need an incredible third quarter, and even then, we need an incredible last quarter as well. I don't know, man. I don't know. Let me try and go and find Ethan. Let me see if he likes Port Adelaide again, because he said he's supporting Hawthorn this game, even though he's a Port fan. I don't think he's angry at Port anymore. I just got a feeling about that. We've got Ethan here. How you doing? So you're still like Hawthorn, yeah? I thought we'd go back to Port today. You had a great heart. Nice to meet you. So that was Ethan, what a legend. He was very excited to meet me. He's a big fan. He watches all my vlogs. He loves this channel. He watches the main channel, watches all my streams on AFL. Most of the streams, but pretty much all of them. The only ones he doesn't watch is if he's busy, if he's out or whatever. But when he's at home and he's got his TV ready, he watches my stream. He also watches my gaming channel as well. My gaming channel has only got 100 subscribers, only gets like 2 views a video. He even watches that. He likes all those videos. He's a big fan. And I went there to see him. His dad is there. I think the other guy's a carer, I think. A nice family vibe. And they were happy to see me too. They were like, oh, you're the guy that Ethan watches all the time on videos. You're the one, he watches all your streams and all that stuff. You're the guy, you're him. They didn't recognize me at first, but they did. After a couple of seconds, Ethan's dad recognized me, the other guy recognized me. That's Davidoff, that's the guy. That was amazing, man. It's always amazing to meet fans. And Ethan was overexcited, so I couldn't really get his thoughts on the game, but he did have thoughts. He still likes the Hawks. He hasn't turned his, he's a Port Adelaide fan. He got very angry after last week's St Kilda game. He was very frustrated about that, so he just said, all right, next week I'm supporting Hawthorn. And Hawthorn are getting smashed right now, and he's still on Hawthorn's side. So I appreciate that, because I thought by now he'd switch back to Port Adelaide, which would be understandable, you know, which is fair enough. But yeah, it seems like it's still go Hawks from Ethan, so I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. We need all the support we can get, because at the moment we are playing awful. But yeah, nice to meet you, Ethan. Might be the last subscriber I meet before I go back to England. Every day I've met someone. Every day I've met subscribers, and it's just amazing. Like, I don't feel like I'm famous. Like, one channel on 5k subs, one channel on 2.5k subs. This channel has reached 1,000 subs yesterday, which is amazing, and another channel on like 100. That's not famous. That's like, yeah, 5,000 is a lot of people. If you have 5,000 people in the room in front of you, it's a lot of people. I used to present in front of like 200 people in university for presentations for accountancy. I was terrified by that. So trust me, 5,000 people is a lot of people to me. It's not like it's a lot, but in the grand scheme of YouTube, it's nothing, you know. And it's definitely not famous. But the fact that I can come to Australia and people can just see me and walk up to them and they get excited, they know who I am. And there are even times on this holiday where I'm literally just walking and people recognize me. And people walk to me just like, are you Davidoff? That's amazing as well. So trust me, one of the best things about doing YouTube is meeting fans. And even though I don't feel like I'm famous, it's amazing to me that I can meet fans like this. And yeah, that's brilliant. So yeah, thank you, Ethan, the legend, and obviously everyone else who I've met on this holiday. I could have met more. There were more of you in South Australia that I know of, but either you couldn't meet or it just wasn't the right timing. But just so you know, I've had a great time here. Unfortunately, it might end in another Hawks battering. That's happened. It's the third time this happened now. I got to fit in a Hawks game next year. Next year I want to go to the SCG, watch a game there for the first time. I want to visit Darwin, possibly fit a Gold Coast home game in Darwin. I got to somehow fit a Hawthorn game in there somewhere because I need to see a Hawthorn win in person. I am starved of it. I'm not getting it today. I have not seen it since 2022 against Gold Coast. Okay, 2022 we lost to Richmond. 2024 we lost twice, Essendon and Melbourne. We're losing today, and 3 of those are absolute smashings, including this one. I need one more Hawthorn game tomorrow. Not tomorrow, next year. I need another Hawthorn game next year. Because this is ridiculous, man. We are so bad. How are we so bad? Like, we literally won every game up to now. So it's not like an excuse where, oh, against Melbourne last year we were underdogs. Essendon we were underdogs. 3 years ago against Richmond we were underdogs. This time we come in as favourites. We come in as one of the teams, as the informed team. And we're playing like we're 18th or something. Like, what's going on? I guarantee you, North Melbourne, if you're North Melbourne in that game right now, they do better than this. Flip's sake. Right, let's go back up and flipping suffer again. Flip's sake.
Come on, the Hawks! You're nearly there, boys! Back, Hawks!
47 points. It's done. It's done. It's over. 3 years ago, 2 days before flying home, Richmond smashed Hawthorn. Last year, 2 days before flying home, Melbourne smashed Hawthorn. Guess when I'm flying home, guys? Oh yes, in 2 days' time. And before that, Port Adelaide smashed Hawthorn. Maybe it's my fault, and maybe it's me. I think it might be me, guys. I will try again next year. Yeah, I mean, I said most of my thoughts already. Margin in the end was less than half time. Obviously, we won the second half. We were a bit better goal scoring wise second half. Even then, Port still had their moments. The game was definitely decided in the first half. It's as simple as that, really. We played, the best we played all game was in the last quarter. Like, there was a point where we got it back from like a huge margin up to like 28. We had an opportunity to make it like less than 28 as well. Like, we could have done more than that. But then Port took control again. But we had a really good period in the last quarter. And I was thinking to myself, where was that? Where was that in the first or the second? Like, it's all well and good you turn up in the last quarter when you're already 40, 50 points down. What we did in the last quarter, we needed that in the first and the second. But that wasn't to be. You know, we lost the game in the first half. Credit to Port, they played well. Like, the fans were behind them, especially after the recent losses. They're in a bit of a losing streak. But from the start, the fans were behind them. The fans were optimistic. They're cheering for them. And the players responded to that. The Port players really rose to the occasion. And they performed today. They performed very well. So, yeah, there was a few tussles, obviously, a few fights. Obviously, after last year's finals game, there's going to be a little bit of that. It seems like we've ignited a new rivalry here. The next time we play them will be very interesting, that's for sure. I really hated that part where we conceded a goal and then the umpire gave a free kick because of what happened afterwards with the fight and everything. I'm just like, I don't need this today. I really don't need this today. All in all, I've had a great gather round. Like, there's going to be an amazing memory review regardless. But today was not a good day. Meeting Kat was great. Meeting Ethan was great. Went to Norwood for Saints GWS and the game wasn't close. I came here to watch my team play and we just didn't turn up until the third quarter. So it is what it is. For the third time, I am going to watch Hawthorn. I mean, I've watched Hawthorn get battered for the third time before flying home. Just, I don't know what's going on. Next year, I want to visit once, maybe twice. Basically, I want to go to Darwin to explore Darwin, but obviously if I go at the right time, I could also watch a Gold Coast home game also while exploring Darwin, so I could try to do that. I also want to watch a game at the SCG, so I would need to somehow fit that in, maybe like 2 rounds, and then second round is the SCG game. So I think, obviously Sydney-Melbourne is not a long flight, so I want to fit a Hawthorn game in there on that trip. I want to fit a Hawthorn. I want to fit a Hawthorn game in there. So that is the plan for next year. Darwin, a game at the SCG for the first time, and one more Hawthorn game, and hopefully you can win that one. That would be nice. And I also want to go to Grand Final. Not this year, but next year is the plan. Every year in around June, AFL release Grand Final packages. They're very expensive, but you're guaranteed a ticket. The only thing is it's in June, so you have no idea it makes a Grand Final. It could be Geelong versus North. It's not going to be North Melbourne, but it could be 2 rivals of Hawthorn playing each other, and I'd just be very unlucky to see that. But it could also be, you know, maybe Hawthorn in the Grand Final. I don't think it happened this year, but it could be that next year. It could be 2 teams that I like. Like last year was Brisbane-Sydney. Those are two teams that I like. So it could be something like that. But I guess we'll see. I guess we'll find out. But next year, Grand Final, most realistic way for me to go is that package, which releases in June. I would just have to buy that for next year. So that is the plan. I want to do at least 1 Grand Final. I was thinking about this year, but I don't think it's not going to happen. So I'm going to do it next year. So that's 2 trips, you know. SCG, Darwin, Hawthorn game, Grand Final. That's what I want to do next year. And I want to visit Antarctica eventually. So that's very expensive. So I want to travel through Australia and the US and also parts of Africa up until the end of next year. And then 2027, I want to spend the entire year saving up to go to Antarctica. There are tours from Argentina. Those are the best tours to do. There's some like 6-7 days, but 4 days is like 2 days getting there, 2 days getting back by ship. But you spend a few days there. All I want to do is walk on Antarctica and to say I've done it, to say I've been to all 7 continents. See some penguins and see some whales. I like wildlife, so seeing wildlife down there would be amazing too. So I want to do that. So I want to save for that, and then So obviously I've been coming to Australia every year, including next year as well. I'll be coming next year, but there'll be a gap. I wouldn't come in 2027 because I'll be saving up money, and then I'll be doing that trip hopefully in 2028, and then maybe 2029 you'll see me in Australia again. So yeah, one more, perhaps 2 more visits next year. So I look forward to that. I will come back and hopefully I can see a Hawks win next time, and hopefully also a grand final next year as well. But it's been great. I am not done with Adelaide yet. I'm flying home in 2 days. Tomorrow I am back here. Why would I be back at the stadium when there's no game on? Come on, you can guess. I don't need to spell it out for you. You can guess what I'm probably doing here. And I've also got other things planned. Obviously, there's still I've visited 9 Sandford stadiums now out of 10. This is one of them. I got one more left in Glenelg, and I also want to visit Glenelg. And I got a couple of boat tours I want to do as well. So I've got some things planned before I fly home. I hope you stay tuned for that. But in terms of footy-related things, there's a Sandford Stadium to visit, and I'm coming back here, and you can guess what they are. And those vlogs will be soon, I hope. But I'm flying home soon, and by next round, I will be back home in England. And on my main channel, Davidoff Productions, you'll see me live react to games, hopefully from Thursday. So yeah, I'm gonna get back. It's like 10 p.m. now. I want to try and edit my vlog because I need to wake up early tomorrow. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and goodbye.